Hey everyone, it's Alejandro's Entertainment House here back again. Since today is my last day of my summer vacation this year, I decided to talk about some great things that happened to me this summer. And my thoughts on this summer this year, my summer this year was really awesome. I really enjoyed my summer vacation. It was great. I had a great summer this year. And guys, what do you think of this summer this year? Did you guys had a great summer or you had a bad summer? Comment, let me know. I'm very curious. Anyways, let's begin with some great things that happened to me this summer, this year, since today is my last day. So yeah. My summer vacation started really cool at Torrevieja back in June 14th. I went to Aquapolis for the very first time and it was great. I really enjoyed my day at Aquapolis. It was great. I went to the water slides, I went to the pools. It wasn't crowded in that day when I went to Aquapolis. It was not that crowded. It wasn't that busy. I had a great time at Aquapolis. It was my very first time going there. It was great. I really enjoyed it. It is from the same company that owns the theme park in Madrid and Parque Guardia in Madrid, which they're my favorite theme parks in Madrid, by the way. They're my favorite parks in Madrid. And by the way, Parques Reunidos is one of my favorite theme park companies, by the way. So yeah. In June 20th, I went to go see the Danny Fernandez concert and I really enjoyed it. And in June 27th, 2025, I went to go see the Miley Cyrus concert, Something Beautiful, and it was a great concert. I really enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, after watching the concert, I actually got the Something Beautiful CD at El Corte Inglés, which is very awesome. I got the Something Beautiful CD at El Corte Inglés, which is very awesome. And in July 9th, 2025, I went to go see Elio in theaters, or in cinemas, as you prefer to call it, on opening day. And it was a great film. I really like Elio. A very criminally underrated film that deserves more recognition. If you haven't seen Elio, I highly recommend it. It's worth your time. Great film. As a matter of fact, I saw that film in 3D as well on the same day. I saw it in 3D as well. And the 3D in Elio was great. I really like the 3D. In July 12th, I went to Valencia. And it was great. I saw Elio 3 times in one day. That's right, guys. I saw Elio 3 times in 3 different cinemas. The first time at Cinesat at the morning, the second time at El Cine in the afternoon, and the third time at ABC at El Sarel Mall at evening. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. And it was great. I really liked my experience at Elio in that day. It was fantastic. And I did have McDonald's to get the Mordecai Squishmallow from the Squishmallows toys. And I actually went to Cien Montaditos and Popeyes at Bonaire when I went there. And I also had La Tagliatella for dinner in that day at El Saler. So yeah. On Tuesday, July 15th, I went to San Vicente at outlet stores and I went to go see Elio. And I still really liked it. And on the next day, I went to Alcoy. I went to Cinespeak to see Elio. And on 2 days later, I went to Madrid. That's right, guys. I went to Madrid from July 16th to July 21st. In July 16th, I went to the theme park in Madrid to the Nickelodeon Land area, and it was fantastic. I really liked my day at Nickelodeon Land. in the theme park in Madrid. But the only flaw I have with my day at the theme park in Madrid at Nickelodeon Land is that Nickelodeon Cafe was closed. I was disappointed because I love that restaurant. And I went to Warner Bros. Park on the weekend. Sorry guys. I went to Warner Bros. Park on July 19th and July 20th, and it was fantastic. I really enjoyed my days at Warner Bros. Park. It was fantastic. And I'm really glad I started my weekend at the Warner Bros. Park very well with Minnie and Greenie, Tom and Jerry to celebrate the 85th anniversary of Tom and Jerry. It was fantastic. And I went to Warner Bros. Beach in July 20th, 2025 for a bit in the afternoon. It was great. I really liked it. And in July 29th through August 1st, I went to Port Aventura to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the park. And I gotta say, I had a fantastic celebration to the 30th anniversary of Port Aventura. It was amazing. It was great. I really enjoyed my vacation at Port Aventura from July 29th through August 1st. It was fantastic. In August 5th, 2025, I went to go see The Bad Guys 2 in Screenettes. And I gotta say, that is a fantastic sequel. Fantastic movie I'm mentioning, by the way. Fantastic movie. I love Bad Guys 2. Fantastic movie. Speaking of Madrid, I'm very excited to go there again this fall. It's gonna be great. And I went to go see The Bad Guys 2 lots of times in theaters during August. It was fantastic. Even I saw it in theaters last week, back in September 3rd, at Alcoy, by the way. I still really enjoyed it. Bad Guys 2 was a fantastic movie, by the way. Fantastic sequel. Anyways. And by the way, I actually tried new fast food restaurants. I tried Goiko, which Goiko was absolutely delicious. I love Goiko. And I also had Tirco, the restaurant Tirco, for the very first time. And I thought Tirco was absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed Tirco. And I also tried Las Tartas de Julita. That's right. I also had Las Tartas de Julita, which are cheesecakes, for the very first time. I gotta say, these cheesecakes at Las Tartas de Julita were absolutely delicious. I really love these cheesecakes. They're absolute so damn good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed those cheesecakes. So yeah, my favorite ones I tried are the Costa Rica with Nocilla Blanca and the Dinosaurus one, as well as the Príncipe one. And yes, I will try the cheesecake with Pink Panther, the Pink Panther cupcake thing this weekend when I get to Las Tartas de Julita, which that'll be fantastic because I love the cheesecakes at Las Tartas de Julita. They're so damn good. So yeah. And I went to Aqualandia back in August 12th. It was great. I also went to Terra Mítica back in my summer vacation. I went there back in June 29th, 2025, as well as back in August 15th and in August 25th and in September 2nd. It was great. Really great, by the way. By the way, I went to Terra Mítica by myself 2 times. One time in August 25th and second time in September 2nd. I went there by train, by the way. Sorry, guys. But anyways, let's keep on talking. Let's back on saying. I also watched a lot of great shows this summer. I watched SpongeBob SquarePants on Nickelodeon and on Clan, The Fairly Odd Parents on YouTube, The Fairly Odd Parents Anyway on Nickelodeon. I watched Rock Paper Scissors on Movistar Plus. I watched Middlemost Post and Watch Cartoon Online. I watched some classic TV shows. I watched Looney Tunes. I watched Tom and Jerry. I watched Looney Tunes cartoons on Boeing. I watched Bugs Bunny Builders. I watched Tiny Toons University. I watched Phineas and Ferb. I watched Big City Greens. I watched Kif. I watched these 3 shows on the Disney Channel YouTube channel. By the way, it was great. So yeah, those are shows I did remember watching this summer during my summer vacation. And I went to Polo Park on my summer vacation. It was great. I went there back in August 2nd, the day after I got home from Ventura, as well as in September 6th. By the way, September 6th, 2025 at Alicante, it was my final day at Alicante during my summer vacation. It was a great finish to my fun times outside during my summer vacation. It was a great finish. So yeah. And I also went to Ventura, Caribe, when I went to Ventura back in July 31st during the morning, and I really enjoyed my morning at Ventura, Caribe. I went to a lot of slides, to a lot of water slides, and some swimming pools, even the river one. Speaking of Water Beach, I went to a lot of great things at Water Beach back in July 20th. I went to the Batman slide. It was great. I also went to the Hanna-Barbera River. It was great. I also went to the swimming pools. It was fantastic. I really liked my day at Waterbars Beach. It was during the afternoon, by the way. So yeah, I had a good time at Waterbars Beach. And yeah, and by the way, I also watched Bluey in my summer vacation. By the way, I watched Bluey during my summer vacation. I oftenly watch Bluey on Disney Junior. So yeah, I had a good time watching Bluey during my summer vacation, especially on Disney Junior, the channel. It was great. It was great. And yeah, those are the great stuff that happened to me during my summer 2025. My thoughts on this summer 2025, it was great. I really liked my summer this year. Overall, guys, I gave my summer 2025 a 10 out of 10. Great summer I had. It was a great summer I had this year. So yeah, that's my thoughts in 2025, or the great things that happened to me in 2025. I'm not going to explain a lot of the things I did this summer 2025 because it would take a long time. I also tried new cinemas this summer. I went to La Villa Cinema Creueta in August 21st. I also went to go see Elio at the Summer Cinema as well. It was great. And I also did a nice farewell to Elio at Alicante back in August 22nd at San Vicente Cinema, which was very cool, which was pretty awesome. Guys, I really like Elio. Great film. So yeah. I didn't explain a lot of things that I did back in summer. I explained the great things that happened to me this summer. But this video will be called My Thoughts in Summer 2025, by the way, which I explained the best things that happened to me this summer. So yeah, hope you understand. So yeah, thanks for watching and hope you guys have a fantastic day. So yeah, until then, bye everyone.